Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we are back with another recipe video. So today we're going to be showing you how to make a coconut and dill poached salmon.
So this is a really great alternative if you're looking for different ways to prepare fresh salmon fillets. We really like to do ours really basic with just pan fried, and we also have shown you how to make the parcels in the oven. But this is a recent recipe that we have kind of developed and discovered, and it's really good. So it's got that creamy coconut flavour, and you can pour the extra sauce over your roasted vegetables and it really absorbs the sauce. It's very yummy. It's also a really quick recipe, especially if you have an oven safe pan. So you'll see in the video that we just take our pan straight from the stove top and then pop into the oven to poach the salmon. And we are preparing this with cauliflower, zucchini and pumpkin. You can use whichever vegetables that you want, but we find these are really good for absorbing that coconut cream, or coconut milk rather.
So we're also going to be preparing this with some cauliflower rice. So we'll be showing you how to make cauliflower rice, but if you don't mind eating white rice, you can
It would
also
be really good with white rice.
So that's another option. And also we're going with some pretty classic flavors today. So we're just pairing some dill with the salmon. But if you wanted to do something a bit more Asian inspired, you could feel free to go with, chili or coriander, things like that.
And I think that's about it, and we can get started.
So for this recipe, all you're going to need to serve 2 people is 2 fillets of salmon, 3 cloves of garlic, half a red onion, a bunch of fresh dill, 1 can of coconut milk, 2 wedges of pumpkin, half a head of cauliflower for the cauliflower rice, and 1 zucchini.
So we've just started by popping the oven on to preheat. So I've set it to 180 degrees Celsius or 356 Fahrenheit on fan forced. And I'm just going to prepare the veggies that we're roasting. So the pumpkin pieces and the zucchini. We'll just cut them in half. And then I'll roughly chop this zucchini. Actually, I'll just halve him. I'm just going to pop these onto the tray with some coconut oil and get them in the oven. So we're just going to use 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Amy and I really like garlic, so I think we'll go with 3. And we'll also chop up half an onion. So we have a red onion here today. You could use brown if you like. It's really up to you. So to serve 2, I'm just going to use half of an onion. But if you're cooking for a whole family, you could go ahead and use the whole thing. And I'm going to be slicing this really nice and fine so we don't get big chunks. We have a nice big handful of fresh dill here. So we want to remove the little leaves from the stalks, and then we're going to chop them really roughly. So we're going to start by cooking the onion and garlic until they've softened. So I'm just adding a teaspoon or so of coconut oil to our pan. And this is a ceramic oven-proof dish that we're going to pop in the oven. If you don't have an oven-proof dish, you could also have a baking tray on hand to transfer everything to when you're done. But we're just going to use this cast iron ceramic. So the onion and garlic has softened nicely, so I'm going to add the coconut milk. So I've just given it a little bit of a shake up, and I'm just going to pour that directly in. So obviously the smaller your pot is, the more covered it will be, but it doesn't matter if it's not fully covered by the coconut milk.
Okay, so to go with our poached salmon, we're also going to be doing some cauliflower rice. So cauliflower rice is a really great alternative if you're looking for something that's grain-free. I've just got about half of a cauliflower here that we've just roughly chopped into some large chunks. And we're just going to be putting this into the food processor and then just pulsing it slowly. So you don't want to turn it on full ball because you'll get more of a cauliflower puree. So we just want it to break down to a bit of a grain. So, just going to pop all of that in our food processor and just pulse for a few seconds. Okay, so that is the kind of texture that we're looking for. So it's broken down quite a lot into kind of like a ricey texture. So we're just going to fry this off in a pan for about 5 minutes so that it's not fully raw. We've just got some coconut oil in here as well.
Okay, when you think your vegetables are done, you can remove those from the oven. Salmon is now also done, so we're going to pop it out of the oven. So now it's time to plate up. We are using some medium-sized bowls. You want to have something that can hold all your nice coconut milk. So then we're just going to finish with some fresh dill that we kept aside.
About to tuck in, looks so good.
If you try this recipe, let us know in the comments below, and you can also find the full recipe with all of the steps and our tips and tricks on the blog, so we'll leave the link to that below. And otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please leave it with a big thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, do subscribe for more health and beauty related videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys.
Bye.